Hello everyone and welcome back to the One Stop Co-op Shop. This is Colin and we're going to start the Conflict at the Carrock, the second adventure pack from the Mirkwood series. This is a difficulty level 7, so we're going to see how our deck does. This is going to be the first real test, I think, of the deck. While searching for Gollum along the banks of Anduin, the heroes hear rumors of a group of trolls that have come to the Carrock, bringing chaos and strife to the valley. The Bjornings, led by Grimhold the Old, are known as the peacekeepers in the area, so the heroes set out to find Grimbjorn and assist him in driving the intrusive trolls back to the mountains from which they come. Grimbjorn's Quest: Conflict at the Carrock. While searching for Gollum in the Anduin Valley, you receive word that a group of trolls have come to the Carrock. What we need to do is add the Carrock to the staging area, remove 4 unique troll cards and 4 copies of the sacked card from the encounter deck, and then set them aside out of play. Then shuffle 1 sacked card per player back into the encounter deck. So we have 1 sacked card from here. You always have 1 in the encounter deck already, because there's a total of 5 copies. So we'll have 2 sacked cards, and I do have the 4 trolls out on the side of the table. And when they come out into play, you'll see them. They're not fun. Here we have the Carrock. So this will start out in the staging area, adding 2 threat. It is immune to player card effects. That means Asphalloth isn't going to be able to explore it when it's sitting out in the staging area. Players cannot travel to the Carrock except through quest card effects. And then while it is the active location, troll enemies get +1 and +1. So +1 attack and 1 defense. As this area is under the watch of the Bjornings, you seek out their leader, Grimbjorn the Old, and discover he has already set out in a rage. You follow, hoping to find him before he confronts the trolls. Forced. After placing the 7th progress token on Grimbjorn's quest, the Carrock becomes the active location. Discard the previous active location from play. I can assume that some of you have probably watched this series from the beginning, but if you are coming into this right now and have not seen the other 3 quests, I did want to show you my 3 heroes. We've got Treebeard, Glorfindel, and Arwen. We have a total of 27 threat to start with. I've already genned the resources. Let's go ahead and draw our 6 cards and see if we want to mulligan. If I remember this quest correctly, I've only played it once. I think we want to push through this first part of the quest. So let's go ahead and reveal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we've got Ent Drought and an Unexpected Courage. Yeah, I mean, that's hard to say no to. I've got a Darien's Ruin, so I can go ahead and draw a total of 8 cards. I do have the Burning Brand, which is going to be awesome on Treebeard. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it. I even have a Test of Will. So we'll start the round by drawing 1 more card. Oh yes, a Welling Hall Preserver. Okay, first thing we're going to do, because it's silly not to, we'll activate our Darien's Ruins. That will allow us to draw 2 cards, and we discard any 1 card. Okay, oh, the Galadrim Greeting. This will help us keep our threat low. I definitely want to keep that. I want to keep our Welling Hall Preserver, definitely the Ent Drought. Can I just keep all of these, actually? Oh, man. I mean, I love Asphalloth, but that's going to help us if we keep drawing locations. You know, we seem to be okay with shadow effects. Or do I go for this because I don't even have Steward of Gondor in my hand? But the Good Harvest can be used for other things, too. Okay. Can you guys tell I can't make a decision? We're going to discard a Burning Brand. I do have another one in my deck, so that way we can still do what I'm thinking, which is for our 3 resources, we have 2 blue and 1 green. We're going to go ahead and place both of these out. Both of them will go on to Treebeard. I could discard a card for a resource with Arwen, but I don't think I want to discard cards yet. I really need that Elven Light. You know, the last quest, I never got one. I'm hoping I get one this time. So we're going to quest for 5. We have 2 in the staging area, so we're questing for 3 right now. We, of course, have a Test of Will in our hand, but no resource to use it. So we're just going to have to deal with whatever this is. Each player raises his threat by the total threat of all cards in the staging area. Any player may choose to discard from play 1 creature to cancel this. That's okay. There's only 2 threat in the staging area, so yeah, we move to 29. But I have Galadrim's Greeting. That's okay. And because there's only one location in play with 2 threat, we did 5 questing. So that means we get to place 3 progress here. And I think that's enough. I don't think I'm going to push Treebeard. We can go ahead and get more on here next round. There's no place for us to travel. We cannot travel to the Carrock until we get through this. There's no enemies out, so let's go to the next round. Let's go ahead and refresh our heroes. We'll gen our 3 resources, and we will draw a card. Oh, a Warden of Healing. Nice. And you know what? With this hand, I think I am going to use a good harvest. I'm going to say I can use any resource for a lore, because I want to put out a Welling Hall Preserver, because he can be a defender for us when those trolls come out. He'll come out exhausted this round, but we can use all 3 of these resources to go ahead and place him out exhausted. Moving to the questing phase, we're going to go ahead and quest with the same 2. That gives us a total of 5 questing. And we only have 2 in the staging area. Let's see what we get. We get, when revealed, destroy all heroes with the card sacked attached to them. Then shuffle roasted slowly back into the encounter deck. Yeah, I'm so glad none of my heroes are sacked. This would literally just kill one of them. And this just gets shuffled back in. But you know what? That places 3 more progress on the current quest. So I'm going to go ahead and damage Treebeard for 1 so that we can go ahead and push to the next quest card. You approach the Carrock and find the trolls have been watching you from the top of the Rocky River landmark. As you approach, the trolls close in and attack. When revealed, place the unique troll cards previously set aside into the staging area. Players cannot defeat this stage if there are any troll enemies in play. And we know, I should have reminded you, when we finish this one, after placing the 7th progress token on here, this becomes the active location, the Carrock. So, all troll enemies get +1 attack and +1 shield. Now, these trolls are no fun. We've got Morris here. He's going to add 2 threat, but the nice thing is they're all at 34 for engagement costs. That means as long as I can keep my threat low, which I'm only at 29 right now. Actually, you know what, you guys, I think I should be at 30. I think I forgot to push that up. So yeah, I'm going to make that adjustment now. I'm at 30, but that's still 4 below them, so they're not going to engage me, thank goodness. I just want you to read their abilities. So while Morris is engaged with the player, all trolls get +1 attack. While Stuart is engaged with the player, trolls get +1 shield. While Rupert is a troll, he has, after Rupert attacks, shuffle all copies of the sacked card from the discard pile into the encounter deck. So I might want to take him on first because I don't have any in the discard pile. And finally, we have Lewis. While Lewis is engaged with a player, all troll enemies gain forced. After this enemy attacks, the defending player must raise his threat by 3. Yeah, definitely doing him last, because if I raise my threat by 3, then all of them could engage me. So as I had mentioned, all of their engagement costs are above our threat, so I am not going to engage any of them. I'm not ready quite yet. But what this is going to allow me to do is take them one at a time. I didn't want to get my threat too high, have them show up, and then all engage me. So I'm going to refresh all of my characters, go up to 31. I don't have a lot of time before they're going to come and hit me. This Welling Hall Preserver refreshed, so that is going to heal Treebeard. And let's go ahead and start the next round. We'll draw our next card, and we finally have an Elven Light. That is amazing. First thing I'm going to do, discard Elven Light to go ahead and generate a 3rd blue resource. Then, I think my threat is still only at 31, but you know, there are cards that could increase it. So I'm feeling like I'm going to do it now. I have 3 blue resources. I'm going to use all 3 to activate Galadrim's Greeting and decrease a player's threat by 6. That means we're going to go from 31 to 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. Yes. Unfortunately, that used up pretty much all of our resources, but that's okay. My plan right now is to then quest hard to complete the Carrock get that out of there so there's no +1 attack and +1 armor. And then the next round, I can hopefully get my Warden out and we can start doing Treebeard attacks because we've got an unexpected courage on him already. So let's go ahead and move to questing. There's a total of 8 threat in the staging area. So we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's going to push up our threat to 26 because we are using Glorfindel. 9, 10, 11. Whew, 11 to 8. We only have to draw 1 encounter card. Please don't be bad. We have the Gladden Fields. That's going to add 3. While the Gladden Fields is the active location, each player raises threat by additional 1. We have seen that before, so that makes us even at 11. I'm going to go ahead and damage Treebeard 1, 2, 3, 4 times so that we can place 4 progress on the Carrock. Man, that didn't finish it. I'm going to have to wait another round to finish it, and we have another 3 threat in the staging area. So that makes me wonder if I should put Asphalloth out. I don't know. We'll have to see. Well, I don't think I'm going to engage any of the trolls. So we're going to go ahead and refresh, end the round. We'll move up to 27 threat. When the Welling Hall Preserver refreshes, we can heal 1 ent. Thank goodness. We'll gen 3 more resources. And we will draw a card. And we have a good harvest. With this, I think the first thing we're going to do is use Glorfindel's resource to go ahead and bring Elven Light back into our hand, and that means we can draw another card. Oh, we have another Warden of Healing. Okay, then we're going to use Elven Light, discard it, to gen a resource back for Glorfindel. So now Glorfindel and Arwen have 2 total blue resources. We're going to go ahead and put out a Warden of Healing with the 2 green resources we have from Treebeard. Okay, so we have these 2. And then, do I want to use the Good Harvest again? I could put out another Warden of Healing, which could be insane for Treebeard, but Asphalloth could push through locations in the staging area. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do Asphalloth because getting rid of threat in the staging area that's not the trolls, totally worth it. So I'm going to play a Good Harvest. I'm going to use the 2 blue resources that we have, put Asphalloth out onto Glorfindel, and that means we're all out of resources, so we're not going to be able to play any more cards. I'm then going to go ahead and exhaust Asphalloth, and that means we can place 2 out of the 3 progress on this Gladden Fields. So next round, we'll be able to finish it. Sweet. Although I'm losing a part of the Warden of Healing's benefit, I think I am going to use him to heal 1 from Treebeard. Technically, I can heal 2 characters, each 1 point, but this gives me a little bit more versatility with Treebeard as we go a-questing. So we're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means we're going to push our threat up to 28. 9, 10, 11 again. So we're at 11 to 11. I just need to be able to place 3 progress. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 2 progress. That's all we need is 2 progress on the Carrock to finish it. And then I can stop worrying so much about questing and start taking out trolls. We'll reveal the top card of the deck. And we have Bee Pastures. Needs 2 questing. Response. After you travel to Bee Pastures, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Grimbjorn the Old and add him to the staging area. Yes, I think he's an objective that could help us. And this only adds 1 threat. So we have a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 threat to our 11. I needed a total of 3. So 1 damage to make us even, 2 damage, 3 damage, and 4 damage. So Treebeard has 1 health left, but that is going to complete the Carrock. That means this location is no more an issue. Nice. So the trolls will no longer have +1s. Thank goodness. I think we're going to go ahead and travel to the Bee Pastures, because after you travel to the Bee Pastures, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Grimbjorn. And by the way, Grimbjorn was the second to the bottom most card in the deck. Greenbjorn the Old does not exhaust to defend against trolls. If Greenbjorn the Old has 8 or more resource tokens on him, he joins the first player as an ally. Spend 1 leadership resource to place that resource on Greenbjorn. I don't have any leadership resources. Bummer. Okay, so he's not going to come to help me right now. Well, I have a very much damaged character here. I'm going to go up to 29 threat. I am not going to engage any of these trolls. I am refreshing Welling Hall Preserver, so that's going to let us heal Treebeard at least by 1. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 2 health left. And then we're going to go ahead and gen 3 resources. I know, I'm terrible. I use all of my resources. This is why I have Steward of Gondor in this deck. And let's go ahead and draw the top card. And we have Elf Friend. Ooh, that could actually be super nice. First thing, before we do any card playing, we're going to go ahead and do the action on Elven Light. We'll pay 1 of Glorfindel's resources. That allows us to draw another card. Well, we have all of our healers. That's awesome. Then we're going to go ahead and discard Elven Light to get... oh, wait, no, I'm not going to discard Elven Light yet, because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend Arwen's resource to put Elf Friend out onto Treebeard. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard Elven Light so I can place another resource on Treebeard and use both of those resources to grab another Warden of Healing out. Yeah, it means I have no way of canceling a when revealed, but now I have even more healing. And I think I've got to use both of them right now. Let's heal up Treebeard by 2 more, so he only has 3 damage on him. Just gives him a little more versatility. But now I'm not going to quest with Treebeard. I'm going to see if I think I can do this enough so I can attack one of these trolls. Well, after sitting here for about 10 minutes, I think I've made the determination I have to quest with Treebeard, because I'm not ready quite yet to engage these trolls. I mean, who would be ready to engage these trolls? I know Treebeard is chomping at the bit, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Asphalloth here, and he's going to go ahead and place 2 progress, but all we need is 1 on the Gladden Fields in the staging area to get that out of here. And that's a victory card, so it's not going in the discard. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 2, 4, 6, 8. We're at 8 to 8. We're nice and even. Then we reveal the top card of the encounter deck, and we have Despair. When revealed, remove 4 progress tokens from the current quest card. If there are fewer than 4 progress tokens on the quest card, remove all progress tokens on that quest. It doesn't say anything if I have none, which I don't have any. So there's no surge. So actually we're okay. We're at 8 to 8. That puts us totally even. Okay, cool. So nothing happens here. Okay, honestly, that wasn't terrible. That was actually a good move. Not that I really knew that was going to happen, but okay, we'll take it. So we will refresh. Of course, Treebeard heals, which is great. We will gen our resources, which I am using every single one each round. Where is the Steward of Gondor? And we'll draw a card, and we have the Light of Valinor. Sweet! Honestly, pulling the Light of Valinor was pretty clutch. So what I think I'm going to do first is go ahead and use Arwen's resource here to bring back the Elven Light. That'll allow me to draw another card. Oh, I have Jubiar, but man, he's super expensive. I have yet to play him yet, I think, right? Well, I'm not playing him now. I'm definitely paying Glorfindel's resource for the Light of Valinor, because now he can quest for free, which is awesome. I am then going to discard the Elven Light to go ahead and place a resource on Treebeard, because then I'm going to spend those 2 resources that he has for the 3rd Warden of Healing. Yes! I think it's time for a troll to die. Hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhaust Arwen and the Welling Hall Preserver for 6 questing, plus Glorfindel for another 3. So we have a total of 9. There's 8 in the staging area. So this is a little tight, especially because I cannot adjust this number. I'm not using Treebeard. But then what I'm hoping is I will defend with either Glorfindel if I am risky, or Treebeard if I want to be safe, and engage one of these trolls. And then I can attack. And if I don't use Treebeard as a defender, I can attack with him twice because of the unexpected courage and maybe even kill it. Yeah, like I said, it's risky, but let's see what we can do. All we need to do is reveal one encounter card. And we have the Goblin Sniper. Okay, he's going to add 2 threat. Oh, yes, we know this guy. We cannot optionally engage him. Yeah, so he's just going to be pinging one of our heroes for 1 point of damage at the end of each combat phase. Not terrible, but kind of just annoying. But that puts them at a total of 10 threat, and we only quested with 9. Ow, that's bumping us up to 31. We don't have many rounds before all of those trolls are going to engage us. Well, I think it's time, you guys. We are going to optionally engage Rupert. He has the ability that after he attacks, we shuffle all sacked cards in the discard pile back into the deck. There aren't any sacked ones out, so we are totally okay. So, what we're going to do is draw, here we go, a shadow card. We are going to defend with Glorfindel because he only attacks for 4, so we're looking at 3 points of damage to Glorfindel, and I've got 3 Warden of Healings that could heal Glorfindel up. So I think it's worth it as long as this is not a bad shadow card. Let's see. Oh, yes, no shadow effect. So 4 attack does 3 points of damage here. Now we can attack with Treebeard. So Treebeard has 3 attack right now. Before we attack, though, we're going to go ahead and use 2 Warden of Healings, and we are going to heal all of this damage. Then what we're going to do is spend 5 damage onto Treebeard. So his attack is a total of 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 attack. We're going to attack 1 time against Rupert. He's going to take a total of 6 damage. So actually, I'm going to be smart. Instead of doing this, I think I can just add... No, I think I need to, right? Because I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. Yeah, I think I got to do it that way. So I'm going to do 6 points of damage to Rupert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's a total of 6 damage here. And then what I can do is exhaust Unexpected Courage to ready Treebeard and attack again because we still have this boosted attack for the entire phase. Attack for 6 or 8 more. That's going to do enough to take out Rupert. 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, that's the end of the combat phase. So then we're going to go ahead and damage a character, and we're going to damage Arwen. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust our 3rd Warden of Healing. We're going to heal up both of our characters here. We're then going to refresh, which also allows us to heal Treebeard. Oh, man, this is going to be interesting. So we've taken out 1 troll. We're at 32 threat. If I can take out another troll at 32, another one at 33, then at 34, we can have that one engage and take him out. 1 each round? I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We'll gen our resources, though. So we have our 3 wonderful resources. Let's draw our card. We will draw a Guardian of Rivendell. Ooh. We could put him out. He would be an awesome defender against these trolls. I have to discard 2 cards, which actually isn't terrible. I have to spend a resource. Oh, man, I don't know if I'll be able to get him out if I put Elven Light back into my hand. I could just discard these 2 and spend the 3. I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to do it because then we have another defender. So I'm going to discard these 2 cards because that's another cost putting out Guardian of Rivendell. I'm going to spend the 3 basic resources that we have to go ahead and put out the Guardian of Rivendell. The first thing I'm going to do is exhaust our Asphalloth. We needed 2 to be able to explore the bee pastures. So the bee pastures is done. We have no active location. We do, I think, need 1 progress on this quest card in order to win the game. See how there's a 1 there? So we still have to do that. We have a total of 8 threat in the staging area. So we'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go for 9 to 8. I can't up that or anything. But I need Treebeard. You know what? With our additional Guardian, I am going to use Treebeard just to be safe, because I won't have to defend with him. Not that I was really going to defend with him anyways. I don't know. I'm going to do it. We're going to be at 11. That's going to keep us safe. 11 to 8. Let's draw our encounter card. And we get the Bond of the Anduin. Forced if... Oh, that's Banks. Sorry. Banks. Sometimes it's hard to read from standing up. Sorry, you guys. If Banks of the Anduin leaves play, return to the top of the encounter deck. We can actually utilize that. That's not bad. It only adds 1 threat, and then we cannot worry about treachery cards. Ooh, okay. Only 1 threat, which means we place what we were at 11. That was at 8 and 9. So we'll place 2 progress on the active quest, which will be enough to complete it if we get rid of these trolls. Cool. And then I'm definitely going to travel here. So let's go ahead and travel there right now. I think we're going to go ahead and engage Morris this time. Morris has the ability that while he is engaged with a player, all troll enemies get +1 attack. And then after you defeat him, I didn't say this about the other guy. The other guy, when we defeated him, we could have removed a sacked card from play. I don't have any here, so that's why I didn't talk about it. I'm going to use our Guardian of the Rivendell, because this guy's attacking for 5. Let's see. Oh, okay. He's going to actually stay alive, too. The Guardian of the Rivendell will just take 2 points of damage because he got 3 shield, and that is awesome. So now we can attack. The first thing we're going to do is exhaust all 3 of our Warden of Healings to heal 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to go ahead and damage Treebeard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the most that we can do. Use Unexpected Courage. Attack for 5 plus 3 is 8, plus another 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. That does not take Morris out, but he's 1 health away. Dang it. If only I had another one, right? Because 8, 9, 10, 11, and he's got 2 shield, 10, 9. So he has 9 damage on him. Oh, man, so close. But that's okay. We should be able to take him out next round. And let's be honest, the Guardian of the Rivendell hardly even felt that attack. I mean, he's already fully healed already. I love it. So we'll refresh everyone. Because we're refreshing the Welling Hall Preserver, we take 1 damage off of Treebeard. Perfect. Okay, and then our threat goes up to 33. Ah, dang it. And then we'll go ahead and draw a single card. And we have Self-Preservation. Oh, if only we had enough green resources. We will not have enough this round. I think the first thing we're going to do this round is spend 1 of Arwen's resources to go ahead and get Elven Light. And we'll draw another card. Oh, Darien's Ruins. We'll discard that. Draw 2 cards. We can discard Elf Friend, no problem. Gildor would be great, but he's super duper expensive. Gildor is great when you got the Steward of Gondor. When you don't, he's expensive as fruit. We then can discard Elven Light to add a resource to Treebeard so that next round we can put out a Self-Preservation. Now here's the thing. We, at the end of, or at next round, are going to engage the other 2 trolls. Oh, and you guys, I forgot to ping someone for 1 point of damage because of that Goblin Sniper. So we're going to ping Arwen. Poor Arwen. She was carrying the torch before, and now she's getting pinged by that stupid Goblin Sniper. Hopefully those Wardens can come back and help her out. We only have a total of 6 threat in the staging area, so we're going to exhaust Asphalloth to go ahead and place 2 out of the 3 progress on the banks of the Anduin. And then I think for questing this time, we're going to go ahead and just use Arwen, Glorfindel for 6, and then the Welling Hall Preserver for 9. So it's 9 to 6. We'll go ahead and reveal this card from the top of the encounter deck. And we have, oh, the Bee Pastures. Only 1 threat. Wow. After you travel, yeah, we're not going to travel there right now. So that's a total of, 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have 2 progress over. That'll complete the Banks of Anduin, which means this will actually go on the top of this deck. So we know that's coming out next time. And let's see. Oh, yeah, we also place 1 progress additional on the quest just to keep us safe. And then this goes out in the staging area, and we might as well travel here anyways. So let's just keep it out of the staging area. Let's keep doing the same thing we did before. So here is our shadow card. We'll exhaust Guardian of the Rivendell. He's getting attacked for 5, no shadow effect, so only 2 damage to him. Awesome. Then we're going to exhaust all 3 of our Warden of Healings over here, and we're going to heal 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3. Gosh, those Warden of Healings are super powerful, especially when together. That is amazing. Now, all we need to do is 1 point of damage here, so Glorfindel actually can just take him out. And we don't even have to power up Treebeard. That is our second troll done. 2 done, 2 to go. But we do go to 34, so we're going to engage 2 trolls next round. I think we might still be okay because we do have Guardian of the Rivendell, and we can maybe have Glorfindel Soul can attack as well. So it's not the end of the world, but it's still going to stink. And don't forget, Treebeard does have self-preservation too. So he'll put that, I should say, I have that in my hand, and I'm going to put that out. So now things get real, because we're looking at getting 2 trolls at 1 point. Oh, and I forgot, you guys. I should have pinged Arwen yet again because of that sniper, so she has 1 point of damage on her. Okay, come on. All right, we have a Master of the Forge. Oh, we have the Master of the Forge. Well, I think the first thing to do is spend 1 of our blue resources to get Elven Light back, draw another card. We have Quick Beam. That is clutch. So we're going to discard Elven Light, grab another resource, put that onto... Oh, it's not going to be enough. Treebeard. Because I think the self-preservation is still worth it over anything else that we have here. That's going to cost us 3 resources. So 3 of his resources means he only has 1 left. But next round, we could then put out Quick Beam, damage him to ready him for some more attack, and maybe help us take out the second troll. Okay, that's all we can do this round, I think. So let's see what we're going to do. We're going to play it super conservative here. We're going to go 3 for Arwen, 3 for Glorfindel. That's 6. There are 6 threat in the staging area. Yeah, if we increase our threat a little bit, we are already having to deal with the trolls. So let's just increase the threat as long as we don't get to 50, right? Okay, we'll draw our card. If this card adds a ton of threat, I think we're going to die. We have River Langflood. It's just going to add 2 threat while it is in the staging area. River Langflood gets +1 threat for each troll enemy in place. That's a 4 threat. That means our threat is going to go up to 31, 2, 3, 4, 38. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why I say oh boy is because of Lewis. While Lewis is engaged with the player, all troll enemies gain forced. After this enemy attacks, the defending player must raise their threat by 3. So I'm going to be raising my threat by 6, which will put us to 44 at the end of this round. I don't know if we're going to win this. I might threat out. I cannot believe. If we lose that way, I'm going to be ticked. Let's go ahead and give both of them a shadow card. They're both the same amount of an engagement cost, so I can put those cards anywhere I want. I'm going to go ahead and take the first attack undefended, and it says, remove 1 progress token from the current quest, 3 tokens instead if this attack is undefended. Really? Okay, well, I just removed the 3 quest tokens that we had on Against the Trolls that I thought I was safe with our questing. I guess not. And now I have to place 4 damage on a character. That 4 damage is going to go ahead and be placed on Glorfindel. He only has 1 health left. Okay, attack number 2, we are going to use the Guardian of the Rivendell. That's an attack for 4. If the attacking enemy is a troll, resolve this card's when revealed effect. Attached to a hero with no sacked cards attached. Oh, this is a sacked card, you guys. This is terrible. Let me zoom up on this. Well, you guys, this just went from bad to worse. When revealed, attach to a hero with no sacked cards attached, controlled by the first player. Well, that's me. Counts as a condition with the text. Attached hero cannot attack, defend, commit to a quest, trigger its effect, or collect resources. Yeah, I'm putting that on Arwen. So you know what? That really kind of sucks, except for that we're going to kill a troll. And all of these trolls, when we kill them, we can remove a sacked card. Thank goodness. So it's maybe not as bad as I was thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to damage Treebeard by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the max we can do. He's attacking for 8. Plus Welling Hall attacking for 2. That's 9, 10. Plus 3 from Glorfindel. 11, 12, 13. That's a total of 13 attack. We have 10 health plus 1 additional shield from Stuart here. 13, he's toast. When we do that, we can then remove... Oh, you know what? And we're not going to do Stuart. Although I'd really like to take Stuart out, we're going to take out Lewis. Because Lewis has that wonderful increase in our threat. That means our threat won't get hit so hard next round. Totally worth it. Okay, yeah, it means Stuart has additional damage, but that's okay. Or additional armor. That's fine. We can remove the sacked card. And then, you know what we're going to do? We're going to refresh Treebeard, because we can. And we're going to attack for another 8 on Stuart. And Stuart has 3 armor because of his ability. So we'll place 5 damage on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, feels good. So we are getting close to killing him. Now we do have to ping one of our heroes, or one of our characters, I should say. And I am pretty sure I forgot to place 1 point of damage on the Guardian of Rivendell, because I think he should have taken 1 point because that attack was for 4 damage. So then we're going to exhaust all 3 Warden of Healings to heal 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, because we need them healed up as much as possible. I have my self-preservation now on Treebeard, so he can heal for 2. So he's fully healed. Oh, you know what? That third one, instead of using Treebeard, I'm going to heal up Glorfindel again so he can soak another attack, because when we refresh the Welling Hall Preserver, we will take off that other point of damage on Treebeard. Okay, so we will gen our resources. We will gain 1 more in threat. We're at 39. I think we can do it. We just got to last 1 more round. And you guys, I apologize. It is getting really late. I should have used Asphalloth to clear out this location. Definitely want to do that. And then while doing that, I then would have traveled to the River Langflood so that this got out of the staging area. Because, well, I guess it wouldn't be terrible. It's just a 3 because there's only 1 other troll enemy in play. But yeah, I'm going to travel there, get that out of the staging area. But that means I need to successfully quest for 4 to be able to win this, because I need to have 1 progress on the current quest. Here we have our 3 cards in hand. We'll draw 1. Oh, we have Imlardis. Ooh, we have Imlardis. That could be kind of fun. But I think because we're at the end of the game, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 of my Treebeard resources to put out Quick Beam, and I am going to damage him for 1 so that he is ready to rock. I'm also going to pay 1 blue resource to go ahead and get Elven Light into hand and draw our next card. Oh, we have another Guardian of Rivendell. Yep. I've got 3 more resources. We're going to pay 3 more to put him out. I'm going to discard 2 cards. We'll discard Elven Light again, and we'll discard Glorfindel, because there's no way I'm going to pay for him. Okay, now I've got some defenders. We can quest for a bunch and win the game, hopefully. For this round, I'm going to quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's only 2 in the staging area. I'm also going to exhaust Asphalloth. I'm not going to forget. I'm going to place 2 progress on the River Langflood. It needs 3 progress to be able to be fully completed, so we just need a total of 2 progress. I am not going to be able to cancel this card. It's going to be what it's going to be. We have Banks of the Anduin. Oh, we know that. With 1 threat, we only have a total of 3 in the staging area. We have a total of 11, so that means we get to place 8 progress. 1 is going to go on the location and complete it, so the River Langflood is gone, and then we'll place 7 on the quest. That better be enough. We'll then go ahead and defend with this Guardian of the Rivendell, the one that's not damaged. We'll draw our Shadow card. He's attacking for 4. Defending character gets -1 for this attack, -1 armor. So he has 2 armor, so he takes 2 points of damage. Good thing I chose the undamaged one. But then that is going to allow us to unexhaust Treebeard. He'll attack for 3, plus 3 is 6. 5, 4, 3. Then only place 3 on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we will damage Treebeard twice to add 2 more attack. And that will be enough to take out the troll. And we have just won Conflict at the Carrock. Whew! Okay, so a lot of damage reduction, but overall that still wasn't terrible, and that was a level 7, so I feel pretty good. I feel like this deck can handle its own at a level 7. We'll see when I get to a level 8 or anything higher, but that wasn't terrible. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am sorry if I made a few mistakes, and especially at the end, might have triggered things in the wrong order because I'm getting tired, but I am really loving this game. I cannot wait for the next adventure. I will see you at the next stop.